So one of the most fun things I get to do as someone who reads a ton is recommend books to people that are perfectly tailored to them. I love having a conversation with somebody and being able to say, oh my gosh, like this is the next book that you need to read. But occasionally I come across certain books or certain series that just go into my blanket pile, my blanket recommendation pile, right? These are the books that I'm just like, I don't care who you are. I don't care what you're going through. I don't care about any of that stuff. You need to read X book. And this book, Seven Women, is actually the third in the Seven series from Eric Metaxes. And this series has now become one of those blanket recommendations for me of like, I don't care who you are. I don't care what stage you're in. I don't care what you're dealing with. I don't care anything. If you need a good book, you can pick up any one of these and you will love it. They are astoundingly good. And there is 7 men, 7 more men. And then this third one was 7 women. And I finally got around to reading the third one recently, right after my wife did. She read it and she was like, oh my gosh, babe, this was so good. I'm like, I know, you got to go read the other ones now. And then I'm going to read this one. So these books are all basically just, there's 7 mini biographies that Eric does on people who have just had an astounding impact. Their faith has had an astounding impact on the world. And this one in particular in here, he talks about 7 different women. So he has Joan of Arc, Susanna Wesley, Hannah More, Saint Maria of Paris, Corrie ten Boom, Rosa Parks, and Mother Teresa. And he talks about the impact that they had on the world and how their faith just dramatically shaped their story and what they were able to do in this life. And I loved this one because a couple of these are women that you've just never heard of. You're just like, well, sure, yeah. I mean, I kind of know the name. I don't really know the story. Like, I don't know, what else, you know? And he does such a great job of showing how even in the midst of this life that seems like it wasn't, it wasn't flashy and it wasn't well known and they didn't become famous in the way that a lot of these guys did. They did things and they changed the world in ways that men never could have. The introduction to this book is one of the best things I have ever read, talking about the differences between men and women and why they exist and why God made us the way that he did. One of the best summaries of this was when he said, there could never have been a male Joan of Arc. The very idea is a laughable oxymoron. And that is what's so cool about these stories is they are so particular to these women living in their femininity and living in the way that God made them in a way that a man never in a million years never could have done, right? And I just love the honor and respect that he pays to these women and the effect that they had on history, whether you recognize it or not, right? Whether you've ever even heard of them or not. They massively changed the world through their faith and through living it out on a day-to-day basis. So I absolutely love this series. The 7 series by Eric Metaxes. I'm going to link all of them in the description. Those are affiliate links. They support the channel if you buy through there. But this series is just so good. They are the perfect kind of nonfiction book for basically anybody at basically any time. Each biography is, 30 or so pages, takes 30 to 45 minutes to read it. And it's a great jumping off point to find some characters that you're like, oh, I want to read a bigger book about this person. Or it's just a great, hey, I want to get a broad overview of some people who have really changed the world with their life and through their faith. So absolutely love this series. 7 Women might actually be my favorite, even of the men ones. I just love these stories. The story of Hannah More. Oh my gosh, she ruined me. And one quote actually that I wanted to share from this one, when Hannah More met William Wilberforce, she said, and I love this quote, she said, that young man's character is one of the most extraordinary I have ever known for talent, virtue, and piety. It is difficult not to grow better and wiser every time one converses with him. I'm like, bruh. If that can be what people say about you, you are doing freaking all right. Like, that is the goal, to have a woman as incredible as Hannah More say something like that about you. That is the goal. You have reached it. You are doing what you are supposed to do if that happens. So yeah, anyways, absolutely love this series. 7 men, 7 more men, and 7 women. Go get all 3 of them. Again, links in the description. They are so beyond good. Get them, have them available, read them at any time, read them multiple times. They're some of my favorite in the world, bar none. I absolutely cannot say enough good things about this series. And that's all I got for this one. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.